Hey, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here already, my name is Ayla, also known as AKA. Today I have a bit of an exciting video. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited for this one. So for any of you who don't know me, I'm addicted to buying tracksuits. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't actually bought one for a couple of months, which is good for me. That's good self-restraint. But it's just one of those things, I just love them. I love a good matching set, a good matching tracksuit. You know, it just goes together. It's a vibe. You look great. Anybody looks great in a tracksuit, let's be honest. And it's just one of those things where I just love to collect them. At the moment, I have 11 tracksuits in the UK with me. I think I have another like 6 or 7 back home in Australia that I couldn't bring with me. But I wanted to show you the 11 that I have here today. I'm not going to try all of them on. I'm just going to kind of show them to you. But it would take me way too long to try them all on and take them all off, so you're only going to see a few tried on. I definitely have some gems in there. I have some kind of like not as great ones as well, but I just love to like collect them. And I go through phases of like what colors and stuff I like as well, so you know, some of these are very random, and some of these I haven't worn for a while. Some of them, they kind of go in and out, like I wear them in and out sort of thing. So I'm super excited for you to see all of my tracksuits. I'm just going to go through one by one and sort of show them to you, explain where I got them. I get a lot of them secondhand, like Depop or eBay, this sort of thing. I don't think I have any from eBay that are here, but mostly Depop. I've only got one, which is like slightly more expensive. It's like the most expensive thing I've ever bought actually, but it's just one of those things where I needed it and I said, you know what, treat yourself. So we're just going to get started. I'm just going to show you the tracksuits. Okay, one of the first ever tracksuits that I acquired was this one right here. It has this face pattern on it, and basically what this was I was going to a festival in Australia called Splendour in the Grass. They have it in Byron Bay. I've been to it I think about 6 times now. And one of the times I decided I was going to make myself a tracksuit. Now, I didn't end up having the time because I was in year 12. I was studying at the time, so I didn't have time to make it myself. So I ended up commissioning somebody that used to go to school with me to make it for me. So I went and bought the fabric, I got the pattern and I gave it to them and then they just made it for me. So this is a tracksuit here. It is a super soft fabric. Like this is honestly so comfortable. I could wear this all the time. I'm keen for like during winter to wear this with probably like leggings underneath because it's not super warm, and with a jacket over the top as well. So it's basically like an open, has a zip that goes all the way to the top, so when it was cold at nighttime at the festival I could zip it all the way up, which was just so fun. And it's massive, super baggy. The bottom is just elastic, so I can like put it up and then make it look kind of like baggy like this, if you know what I mean, when it's on. And then the pants as well, all of these are matching sets, so they're all the same top and bottom. Just elastic on the pants as well. These are like huge, like if you see the size of my body, these are massive, but I like it like that. They're baggy and they're absolutely great, and then just elastic at the bottom as well. They also have pockets in both the top and the bottom, which I absolutely love. But yeah, it's just this amazing like orange and pink face print. Some of the faces have their eyes closed, some of them are winking. I just think it's really cute. When I saw it in the fabric store, I was just like, I have to make something out of this. And then I ended up getting somebody else to make me something out of this. So this is number 1 that I brought over with me. There's a couple, or maybe one I think, that I've bought since I've been here. So, you know, that's very good self-control for me. So that is number 1. Basically the reason why I love tracksuits so much is they were basically the first thing that, like first kind of piece of fashion that I explored that wasn't sort of like along traditional lines for like what everyone else around me was wearing. And so every time I put one on, I felt different, I felt unique, I felt standing out, I felt like I was standing out, you know. Usually when I wear these and I go to like the shopping centres in Australia, I get a lot of funny stares, but I kind of love that. Like I love the fact that, like, why are people hating on other people for just being themselves, you know what I mean? I just think it's so funny. Like you get all the little old ladies that are like, troubled youth. It's a fucking tracksuit, get over yourself. So this is the second one. This one has some marks on it actually. I need to kind of clean those off. So this second one is from this brand here. So this one here is from this brand called Supply and Demand. As you can see, it has this like gold plug on it as well. And so this one is again super soft material. This one's a little bit smaller than the other one in terms of it's not fitted, but it's less baggy. As you can see, it's more of a straight leg. It has this pattern. This I would say is like just an at-home one for now. I wore it out a lot in Australia, but just since I've been here I just haven't really had the chance. So this one I got from JD Sports in Australia. I don't know if they have this brand over here, I'm not really too sure. So that's number 2. Okay, Okay, number 3 is not as exciting. I got this one from TK Maxx in Australia. It was super cheap. I think it ended up being like 15 Australian dollars for both pieces. It's a cheaper fabric and it's from this brand called 304. Sorry. And it's basically just this maroon reddy color. It definitely looks a lot darker in person than in real life, but I think it's just because of the camera. Yeah, maroon 304. I won't try this one on, but I'll put a picture on the screen of me and my dog looking real cute in this. So it just has the white stripe down the side. The fabric is not as thick, it's quite thin. It just doesn't feel as high quality, but then again, it was super cheap, so like, what do you expect? And then these are the pants too. These pants are actually really big on me, like the waistband, which is what I usually go for in a tracksuit, but these don't tie up as tight, so it just kind of feels like it's not the right fit, but it's still really cute. And I mean, it was so cheap, like I couldn't turn it down. They had other colors too, but they didn't have matching in the other colors. They had like a khaki green and they had like a navy blue, but the other colors they only had like just the top or the bottom, which is so irritating when you like matching things. So yeah, that is my 304 tracksuit from TK Maxx in Australia. Okay, now I'm gonna duck into probably the most like traditionally well-known tracksuit, just in like mainstream fashion, I guess, is the Adidas tracksuit. I have 3 of them, all from Depop. I got them all secondhand. I bought them all when I was in Australia as well. They ranged in prices. I can't really remember exactly the prices of them. This one is sort of one that I don't wear out as like a fashion item as often, but more just like a casual, like if I just need to duck somewhere, I chuck this one on because you look put together, but like it's super casual. And this is just my khaki Adidas tracksuit. This one is more fitted on me, like down towards the bottom of the leg. It's more fitted across my butt. It's more fitted and the top as well, whereas I usually like a baggier fit with a tracksuit. I just think it is more sort of like fashionable, a little bit more out there. This one just has a little pocket on the back and then the matching top, of course, as well. So as I said, it's just super fitted. It's not sort of baggy on me. Yeah, as you can see, it's just sort of like a perfect fit. Like it just fits my arms great. If I zip it up, it like just fits my body perfectly. So this could even be like a running tracksuit, to be honest. In sort of like the winter when it's a bit colder, I'll probably wear this one out running. Because yeah, it's just sort of more of a casual one. So that's my first Adidas tracksuit out of 3. And that is my 4th tracksuit. Okay, the second Adidas tracksuit I'm going to talk to you about is this red one right here. Oh my gosh, I was so excited when I bought this. It's basically, it's a different cut to the other one, so I'm not really sure what the style names are and this sort of thing. But yep, just an Adidas tracksuit again. This one is much baggier than the other one. Like you can see when I put it on, it's a lot baggier on the arms and on the whole body. So I absolutely love this one. I love wearing this one like zipped up, but then having it like zipped down a bit, so it just like gapes open. It's super cute. And the bottoms of this one are a lot looser as well, so they kind of like move a lot when I walk, which I love. But the bottom of these is not fitted as well, which I kind of like because they drop on, like if I wear them with like Air Forces, they drop on the Air Forces really nicely. So they're sort of a little bit more of like a slight flare really. And they also have a zip on the side, which I don't really like. I don't ever open this, but if that was your type of thing, go for it. So that's my second Adidas tracksuit, my 5th tracksuit overall. This one is arguably one of my favorites of my collection pretty much since I bought it. You know, I go through phases of like liking some over the others, but this one definitely has just been like a staple one that I've really enjoyed in my collection. Reason being, it's way bigger, which I know sounds ridiculous, but I love wearing baggy clothes because people just expect like young women to like always wear this kind of top or like something to like show off their skin and stuff, which is absolutely fine if that's what you want to do, but I love just like going against that and being like, no. So I love this one. It is XL, but it's a men's XL, so it's like huge. So this one here. I love this color. This color is so nice. Just a little Adidas logo here somewhere. Adidas logo there. 3 stripes as per usual. But yeah, I just love this. I love this color so much. I'm obsessed with it, but yeah, as I said, it's just super baggy. This one does go a bit smaller on the ankle, so it doesn't drop on my shoes as nicely as some of the other ones, but it still looks great. Honestly, I love it. And these pants I've just worn with like different tops as well. Like I could just wear them with this top too. Usually with this one I like to leave it open because then it like stays longer on my body, whereas if I zip it up and then leave it longer, it looks a bit weird. So I either have to zip it up and then like fold it under, so it's like the top is baggy and then there's the bottoms, or I unzip it and then have it just kind of flying open. I would wear it just with like a crop top like this. So yeah, absolutely love this tracksuit so much. This is just seriously one of my favorites in my entire collection. So that is my third Adidas tracksuit. I don't have any more. I'd love like a pink one, like a baby blue one, but again, I want them like baggy. I don't want like the tight, sort of like my khaki one. I don't want any more of those. Like I feel like one is enough, but I want more baggy ones. Totally. Okay, next up, this was another win from Depop. I remember looking at the photo of this one and being like, I don't know how it'll turn out, but I'll get it and see if I like it. I can always resell it if I don't like it. But I ended up loving it. This is just a black velour tracksuit. I don't think it has a brand. Oh no, it does. The brand is Sarah. Never heard of it before. It says it's a size 12, but it's like fitted on my waist and I'm usually like an 8 to 10. So yeah, so this is just a black, and it's black velour tracksuit. I don't know if you can like see it properly, but yeah, you can kind of see the velour there, and it flares out at the bottom. So again, this one drops so nicely on my shoes. I have a pair of Nike Air Forces in Australia. I think they're like the mids, and they're like a black canvas, and then the bottom of them are red, and then the like clip bit at the top is red as well. So I usually wear this with a red bucket hat and then those shoes, which I don't have in the UK. But yeah, this one is just super stunning. It's just plain, there's no logos or anything on it, which I kind of like. I just wanted a basic one. The top again is slightly more fitted. You know, it's not super baggy, but it is definitely baggy compared to like a lot of things. Just a simple black velour tracksuit. I don't even know what number that is now, I've lost track. So this tracksuit is one that hasn't gotten as much of a wear, and I'll tell you why. However, it is my airport tracksuit. So I usually wear this one on the planes because it's warm when it's really cold, but it also, you know, if you heat up or you're next to people and stuff, you're not overheating at all, because it is a more breathable fabric. And I got this one at some kind of sports store in Australia. I can't really remember. It wasn't JD Sports, it was like a basketball store, which makes sense because it's like a basketball tracksuit. I don't follow basketball, that's just a disclaimer, but I hate people that gatekeep this kind of thing. Like, I understand, I'm not a fan, and if you come up to me and you're like, oh, so do you like this team? I'm gonna be like, I don't even know who they are. But I don't care, I like the tracksuit, so bye. So this is a Nike tracksuit, and it is this like parachute material, black, and it has the purple and yellow on the side. It's for the Lakers. I just don't know sports, okay? There's the Lakers logo on that side, and it has the Nike tick and the NBA logo on this side. I just love the colors, like, and it's so comfortable. It has like this kind of like basketball mesh insulation in there that you can see, which makes it just so comfortable, but it's just so comfortable for flying in. And yeah, so it just says Lakers across the back, and it has black with the purple and yellow. Again, I know people will probably hate me for wearing this when I don't follow the team and I don't follow basketball at all, but I don't really care. I like tracksuits, so probably go back and get more, to be honest. That's number 8, I think. I don't know, I've completely lost track at this point. Okay, no, so that was number 7, because I've still got 4 to go. So this one, it's not really a tracksuit actually. I probably shouldn't include it in this video, but it's a matching set. You've already seen it in my winter fashion haul video. I'll link it here if you want to go watch that. Or autumn fashion haul, I think. So this one is basically, it's like a grey jacket, and then it has the sweatpants as well, and it's like a quilted fabric. It's super heavy, I'm not gonna lie, but it is super warm. And it's by this brand, My Mum Made It, which, oh my gosh, I love everything they have, but it's really expensive. I think this ended up costing me like 160 pounds or something, which is just not, it's just a bit too much. But then at the same time, I wanted it for ages. Like, I wanted it since I was back in Australia, and then I ended up buying it here. But you know, treat yourself. These are the pants. They're super baggy, and they have this big quilted pocket on the side. The bottom is not elasticated, it's just fabric, but it just looks really nice on the sneakers as well. And the top is elasticated, so it just fits perfectly. But I love it. It's super baggy. It has like, at the top of it, if you go and watch that video, has like the sleeves go longer, so when you're wearing it out and about, you kind of look a bit like editorial, like runway-ish, which I love. Okay, we're gonna look at this one next. This is, I think, number 9 on the list. So this one was my expensive one that I mentioned. This was from a store in Australia called Inku, and the brand is Woodward. So this is basically a parachute material. Again, it has that like mesh interior in it. Oh guys, the colors on this one are just so beautiful. It's like this, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a grey blue, like it's not like a true blue. It's like a baby, like grey blue type situation, a little bit of green as well. Has this like teal color on the side, and then this beautiful orange as well. This is so stunning, but I'm always so scared of wearing it, and I'll tell you why. I've spilt stuff on this before and it stains really easily, and even if you actually get the stain out, because I think somebody like spilled something like red wine on me once, which like with a tracksuit this expensive, but it came out, which was amazing. Like I soaked it straight away and it came out, but it leaves like a watermark behind if you get any water on it. So if I wore this out in the rain, it would just have constantly like watermarks left on it. I just can't explain why. You won't be able to see it on camera because they're super light, but like if you're up close, it looks like I've almost spilled something on it. So I don't know if you can see, like here. Can you see where that like darker bit is there? So that's basically just like water. Anyway, so it's the same at the top. It's not a zip one, this one. It's just more of like a pullover, but it does have a zip at the top, so you can make it like higher or lower. I usually have it like gaping open like this because I think it's really cute. But yes, it just has the beautiful orange, and then it has this like beige color at the top as well, which is not on the pants anywhere, I don't think. No, it's not on the pants anywhere, it's just on the top. But I just, oh, I love this so much. But this ended up costing me like, it was on sale. So originally I think it was like it was over 600 Australian dollars for this, but I got it on sale and I think I got it for around like 350 or something like that in the end, Australian. So I know, Mum, don't come at me. She told me not to buy it and I bought it anyway, so, but it was worthwhile because I love it now. Okay, 2 left. Now people might think this is a bit basic, but at the time when I bought it, I just bit my finger. At the time when I bought it, this was not a popular thing to buy. I bought it like 2 years ago, I think. And this is just a beautiful Juicy Couture tracksuit. I got this one from Depop as well. And it is just your classic Juicy Couture tracksuit. What I love about it is it has this down the side. I still to this day don't know if this is genuine or not. It looks very genuine, but I haven't done the research to like 100% say it is. So just a disclaimer, could or could not be, I have zero idea, but it definitely feels very genuine. But again, I would need somebody to like look at it and tell me. So it has this Juicy Couture writing down the side in diamantes, which I just love. It's just like extra, it's just the spice. And then the back has these like pockets as well, which these pockets, I kid you not, they like pop your butt out like when you wear them, so your butt like looks like juicy. The only thing I don't like about these is like when you wear them, if you like sit down, plumber's crack. If you're walking up the stairs, plumber's crack. Like because the top is not super long, it literally like comes up and then you can like see your butt, because it's not like they're not super, they're literally like low-waisted, so they don't like come up over your butt enough. And then the top as well is super cute. Again, this one's a little bit, this one is a fitted tracksuit. The bottom of the pants like flare out a little bit, but in terms of like the main part of the tracksuit, it's like not baggy at all. And then the back of it just has the Juicy Couture in diamantes again. I think it's really cute. I wear that one, I've worn that one probably the most out of all of them. Maybe not. I've worn that one a lot more than some of them, but then at the same time, just because of that issue with like it coming down your bum like when you sit down. So that was number 10, and then for lucky number 11, I have this beautiful, I call this like my vintage tracksuit. I don't know if it's actually vintage or not. I got it at like a thrift swap store. It's called Swap. It's in Australia, in Brisbane. It's SWOP. I don't know exactly where it is, but if you just search it. And basically what they do is you can take your clothes there. You like have to book an appointment with them, and you take your clothes there, and they can either give you money, so they can give you cash, which I think they give you like 25% or 15% of what they intend to sell it at in cash, or they will give you 50% of what they intend to sell it at in store credit. So it's always a good thing, you know, if you're looking to get rid of some stuff and you don't really mind about getting ripped off of it, because I think it is a bit of a rip off, you can go there. Now, when I went there, I did buy this was about maybe 35 or 40 Australian dollars, which is still a bargain, I think, for what it is, but it's definitely not like cheap. Like some of them I definitely got a lot cheaper. But it's beautiful, and every time I wear this out, I just love, like I feel so good, so confident. So it's basically just this cream color. And then it has this beautiful pattern down the leg. It's just like tulips, and I think it's just tulips, yeah, tulips, and it has like a rope, like a little dotted pattern with some teardrops on it here too, which is just, it's so cute, honestly, I love it. And then the top as well, it's just like a crew neck, and it has the same pattern on it too. I love a matchy match, as you can tell with this whole video. It has like a facing on the inside as well, so, which kind of bothers me. It's kind of annoying, but I get that it's like reinforcement. So yeah, it is super, super, super cute. It is kind of see-through, but not when you actually wear it, like on your body it's not see-through. But yeah, I absolutely love that one. Whenever I wear that, I always get like stares from old ladies, and I always think they're probably just jealous because they would have worn this back in like the 80s and been like loving themselves for it. So that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed my tracksuit collection. As I said, I'm obsessed, but I'm also obsessed with just being who you are, individuality, expressing yourself, and for me, when I put a tracksuit on, I feel like I'm doing that. So I just love them, and I will continue to buy them and collect them. Sorry everybody who tells me that I've got too many. So anyway, that comes to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Again, I'm trying to get to 100 by the end of the year. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I'm at 80 and we've only got December left, but we'll see how we go. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.